Hello and welcome back to Under the Visor, your weekly Formula One podcast where one of us knows exactly what he's talking about.
The other one is still very much learning.
I'm Carl.
I'm Tom.
And we wanted to put this episode out as a bit of an apology video. We haven't released a podcast for 2 weeks. Despite saying that we were going to pre-record some in preparation for holiday season, but we had a lot of technical difficulties with the edit for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and then with holiday season it was too difficult for us to get a polished episode out for you guys, and we don't want to give you half-assed content. But that doesn't mean that we haven't stopped working. So Tom and I have had many a discussion about the future, how we see that happening and how that looks. And in the background, we've been developing new ways on how we prep the episode and get our research and news pieces and prep and everything like that, how we record, when we record, and also maybe a few tweaks to bring Under the Visor up a notch in the content world. And then do you want to talk to them about some of the content we're going to be putting out as well to accompany the podcast?
Yep.
Yep.
Do. Yep.
Okay.
Going to be doing TikToks.
Yes.
Yep. Cup of tea.
So we have put some TikToks out in the past, obviously, when big news events have happened. But our idea with TikTok is, and always was, that we would get some clips from the episode that we'd released and put them out over the week as well, so that you could digest some of the important information in short form as well. And we never really delivered that. So we're going to put some more focus into the short form content as well as the long form, and hopefully be able to reach a lot bigger of an audience.
Yeah. So we're going to be concentrating more on you guys. We're going to try and interact more.
Yeah.
Get more TikToks out there. You know, there's possibilities of competitions.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. Very exciting. So basically, we're doing a little revamp. It hasn't been too long, but yes. So we're going to be doing TikToks and all sorts of things and making it more interactive going forward.
Yes. But for this week's episode, we're going to keep it short, to the point. Tom's got a very quick overview of the Hungarian Grand Prix, just so you're up to speed, and then we'll do some in the news.
Okay. Hungarian Grand Prix. So, a quick recap. Lando won. Moving on. No. So, Lando won his first race of the season. Obviously, McLaren have been dominant for a few races now, catching up and had some bad luck. But he claimed his victory from pole position. And then you had Max Verstappen in the Red Bull finishing second. He was 15 and a bit seconds behind. And then championship leader, Kimi Antonelli, his Mercedes, rounded out the podium in third place. Oscar Piastri did take the early lead from teammate Norris, but was forced to retire mid-race due to a gearbox issue. He also was a lot slower than Lando, and Lando at one point during the race did say, "Oh, if you won't let me pass, I could beat him with no tyres," and put out a 10-second gap. Lewis Hamilton crossed the line in fourth, but had a 5-second pit lane speeding penalty and demoted him to fifth, promoting Ferrari's teammate Charles Leclerc to fourth. He was speeding by 0.001 per kilometre.
He's starting to feel like he's being targeted, doesn't he?
Yeah, we can't say that. But yes, it was an okay race, and well done, Lando. So the championship picture now, obviously, the title leader is still Mercedes youngster Kimi Antonelli. He leads the Drivers' Championship by 50 points as F1 pauses. Lewis Hamilton now sits in second on 169 points in his second season with Ferrari, and George Russell has dropped to third championship.
Very good.
News. Thank you. News?
Yes, let's do some news.
Okay.
I'll start. There's many a country wanting to come back and come into F1. So Africa as a continent are in talks with F1 management, and they want to host another Grand Prix within the continent, with Rwanda and South Africa as front runners. Obviously, South Africa's hosted it previously, but they're the two countries within the continent that are front runners. We've also got China, Germany, Argentina, and Thailand all wanting to be on the calendar. We've already mentioned about Germany potentially being in talks again. That's still underway. And there has already been rumours this year about India and South Korea wanting to join the calendar. So there's a lot of countries all dying to join the calendar. We obviously don't want the calendar to be too long because there won't be enough weeks in a month. But Barcelona and Imola have also expressed interest in hosting the 2027 pre-season if Bahrain and Saudi Arabia are unable to. So a lot going on, a lot of talks about the future out of where F1 could be racing. You got one for us?
Yes, I have. Mercedes talent chief departs from Red Bull. Mercedes driver development head Gwen Lurgy, I say it, officially ends his tenure with the Brackley to take the top talent scouting and development role at Red Bull starting in 2027.
He's the guy that scouted Kimi, wasn't he?
He was. Yes, he was.
Bortoletto signed a contract extension for Audi and has committed his at least short-term future with the team. There's no confirmation on how long that contract extension is. Rumours that it could be about 4 years.
Very nice. On the contractual things, Mercedes Toto Wolff has confirmed Mercedes intend to stick with Antonelli and Russell throughout 2027.
Yes.
That closes that door for Mr. Verstappen.
It does. And speaking of Toto and Verstappen, they have been spotted on holiday in Sardinia together, sparking obviously speculation and rumours again about why they could potentially be holidaying together. I'm sorry to disappoint everybody, but they are very good family friends. Toto and Jos, Max's dad, are very close friends and have been for years. And basically, Max and his wife were on holiday with Toto and his wife, and it's the second year in a row they've done it. So,
and also, he races for Mercedes.
Yeah.
In his 24-hour races.
Yes.
So, yeah, nothing there. Nothing there at all.
No.
Pirelli were doing some tyre testing immediately after the Hungarian Grand Prix. Franco Colapinto, Gabriel Bortoletto, and Aston Martin's Jack Crawford remained at the Hungaroring to complete testing for the new C3, which is their future tyre compound, Pirelli's C3 tyre.
Okay. I've only got one more.
Okay.
Alonso has demanded, is the word I've seen, a 10 million pay rise, which would take him to 30 to 40 million, which is the third highest paid driver on the grid, and a 2-year extension to the end of 2028. We've already had confirmation that Alpine have said they don't want to sign Alonso, or there's no view to sign Alonso. So if Aston Martin say no, this could be the retirement path for Alonso. Now, unfortunately for Alonso, if the last race of this season doesn't go ahead because of what's going on in the Middle East at the moment, it would mean, and he retires at the end of this season, it would mean he would retire on 499 F1 races.
He's not going to go.
He's not going.
So obviously the summer breaks in full swing. If you don't know what that means, it's a mandatory pause following the Hungarian Grand Prix. Formula One entered its mandatory 14-day mid-season summer shutdown, which means all team factories are closed for car development, allowing race crews and engineers a mandatory 2-week rest period. Would you like to know what the drivers have been up to?
I would, yes, very much so. I'd like to be jealous.
Well, that's good. Not very exciting. Albon's in South Africa.
Nice.
Completing a whirlwind 10-hour PR visit to South Africa with Williams, making him the first active Williams driver to visit the country since Alan Prost in 1993.
So he's not on holiday then?
It's a holiday, really. They're not allowed to. They're not working. Shut down. That'd be crazy.
Sure.
And Alan Prost. Do you know why Alan Prost was there in 1993?
Let me guess. He was backpacking across Table Mountain, looking for snakes because he wanted to extract the venom and sell it for medical purposes.
No, he was at the South African Grand Prix.
Okay.
Okay.
I was close.
Esteban Ocon attended the premiere for Spider-Man, brand new day in London.
Nice.
While Valtteri Bottas
Yes.
spent the first week of his break competing in gravel cycling events.
Sure.
And Lewis Hamilton has been golfing alongside PGA Tour golfer Mingwoo Lee. Or Minwoo Lee.
Yeah, he won. He won one of the tournaments recently.
So that's what they've been doing. That's all we know about the drivers at the moment. We know that Lando is on holiday somewhere as well. He didn't want to tell anybody.
No.
In case we've all got the money to go with him.
Some of us
And that's pretty much it for the news and updates and stuff for the old Formula One in the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
Next race is in Zandvoort in Dutchland.
Dutchland.
Apparently it's not selling very well.
No, it's not. They were trying to sell tickets cheap, weren't they? Didn't you get
They were, yeah. Did get an email to see if I wanted to go, but weirdly, I don't have the money and I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that has come out.
Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Yeah.
Right. The first time ever.
Yeah.
You can win a Heineken Formula One season ticket.
Okay.
They've never done, no one's ever had one. It's never existed.
I was about to say, what about me? I don't drink. And then you said season ticket, and that hurt me up a little bit.
All flights and accommodation included.
Yeah.
All you've got to do is leave your job.
Yeah.
Divorce and leave your family and go and spend about 30 weeks of the year watching Brum Brum cars.
Sold.
And probably get most of the races cancelled.
Sold. I'll do it.
Good.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. That's all I've got in the news.
Speaking of competitions, I did see that the Circuit of Americas and Silverstone have released something this week.
I haven't caught up with that. What has happened?
Basically, and loads of people haven't really been receptive of it, and I don't know why, but apparently they're doing a competition where somebody can win tickets to attend both races in 2027. Yeah. But I haven't read into it, so I don't know why people aren't that bothered or excited.
I think because they made such a big thing of it, because they put Silverstone X Circuit of Americas, as if they were making a big thing. And I've seen pictures of Silverstone and Circuits of America getting married and stuff like that. And if it's just a competition, just do a competition. Like, don't make such a big thing out of it, because so real. Well, we will be back next week.
We will, yes.
For a preview of Zandvoort.
Yeah.
And a bit of the news. And then we'll be back to our normal structure.
Yes, so when we come back after Zandvoort, that is when we will have the newer Mark II of Under the Visor. So next week will still be this format. The week after will be new V2. Yes.
We will see you all then. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.